Hey guys, welcome back. Today is a super special day because I have my friend Chenelle Monique here to teach us some dance conditioning exercises. But first, let me tell you a little bit about her. Chenelle is a professional dancer, choreographer, actress, and fitness expert living here in LA. With over 10 years of industry experience, she's developed specific skills and techniques to train dancers both artistically and as athletes. Okay, Chenelle, come on in. She's like waiting in the back.
Hi.
Hello. Thank you for coming. Okay, I'm so excited.
I'm so happy to be here.
Yes. So we have 5 different exercises for them.
Yes, I believe so. 5.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And are we starting with?
We're going to start from bottom to top. So we feel grounded first and then move our way up the body.
Yes. Okay, let's do it. What's our first exercise?
Okay, so first thing, we're just going to keep it simple. It's just a calf raise, but we're going to start first in parallel, and this is really to strengthen working through your feet, especially if you're in socks. Working through your feet, strengthening your ankles, working on your core and your balance. Best way to start, in my opinion.
Okay.
So arms are up to you. I like to just leave them on my hips. If you want to make it fancy, make it fancy. But
okay,
we're just gonna go.
Okay. Just a casual Monday.
Yeah. All right, so we're just gonna go 10 in parallel, and then we'll go 10 turned out, and you can repeat that as many times as you want to. I would say 5.
Okay.
Ideally, but if you want to go crazy, go crazy.
Okay, beautiful. And this is to strengthen
feet, ankles, and balance.
Ugh, okay. I need that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Let's
ready?
do it. Yes.
All right, go. We go. Up for 10. So you just want to roll nicely through your feet, really thinking about working through the bones in your feet, pulling all the way through the ankle, and you should feel that up the fronts and backs of your legs, through your hamstrings, up through your core, through your glutes. Into your center.
I've done 5 and it feels like a million.
Yes. With shoulders soft and down. Exactly that. Yep, and just to access a little bit different muscle group, we're going to go ahead and turn those legs out and do it again in first position. So we're working through the insides of those legs, also through the IT band on the outside of the leg, through the insides of the ankles, pressing forward through that big foot and, or big foot.
Just...
Try that again.
Oh my gosh.
So here you want to think about balancing between the big toe and second toe so that you're not sickling through the outside of that ankle, but you're pressing up through the insides of your legs, strengthening the inner ankle.
Yes.
Perfect.
I totally have a tendency to go like this.
Right? Yeah.
My ankles go back.
When you start to balance.
So bad for you.
So if you want a challenge, sometimes I'll have people, after we're done doing the calf raises, just hold in a balance for 30 seconds to 1 minute, just so you focus on really getting the balance all the way through and making sure that you're in your proper alignment right here. Yep. Really pressing through the front of those feet, through the tops of your ankles, inside of your ankle, working your turnout at the same time, and strengthening all the muscles that we need to use to dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yes. Wow, I am burning.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so we're on to exercise number 2.
Yes, so the next thing that we're going to do is a curtsy lunge. This one is perfect for working on hip rotation. It's also great for working on strengthening quads and hamstrings.
Okay.
You're just going to go down into a curtsy lunge on one side, pulse 10 times, come back up to parallel, and then same thing on the other side.
Okay, so you want me to start in parallel?
Yes.
And hands on the hips?
Hands on the hips, and then when you step, you're going to rotate your hips and your foot just a little bit, so we're getting this nice turnout here.
Ooh, okay.
Yep.
All right, so just a nice step back. And do the hips stay, am I squaring forward or am I kind of opening?
You want to square forward, so you're working on that front turnout at the same time. Yep.
Okay. So
and then at the same time rotating through that back leg as,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So for dance training, I like to focus on this a little bit differently than I would if it was like a personal training client where we're just keeping everything. But for us, because we use such a wide rotation of our hips, it's better for us to just strengthen it this way to begin with.
Yeah, you don't want to train parallel, right?
Yeah, when you need that flexibility at the same time too.
Oh, this is hard.
Good. Yep, and at the same time, you're doing a great job of keeping your chest rolled back and open.
Okay.
Yep, a slight curve in your spine, exactly as you are. And then just focus on the breath and the pulse. Yep, exactly that.
Okay, I love it. So you said 10 on this side.
10 on one side, and then you'll come back
parallel.
centered to go back to the other side. Yep.
Gosh, okay, turn out.
This one's great for preventing injuries in your hips too. So if you want longevity in your dance career, this is the one you should never skip.
Don't skip leg day.
Don't skip leg day ever.
Okay, so we're on to our third exercise.
Yes, next we're gonna hit the core, which is so important. Now, not just the abs in the front, but we're gonna go all sides. So we're going frontal core, lower core, obliques, and also through your back, which is truly the most important muscles to strengthen if you're trying to get a strong stomach. Start working on your lower back and strengthening your back.
I didn't know that.
Yes, I feel like so many people neglect the muscles in their back, and really those are the ones that are giving you full support.
That makes sense, it's all connected.
Yes, it's all connected. Life lessons, man.
Yes. Life lessons with Chenelle. Okay, how do we do this?
So first things first, you're just gonna lay on your back with your arms above your head.
I am great at that.
Yes. Step one, we don't stay here long. First things first, we're gonna lay down with your legs outstretched in front of you, arms overhead. You can take arms straight up or into a high fifth, whichever you prefer. Then you're gonna use your core to pull up into a V up. From here, you're gonna come down nice and slow, rotate before you ever drop your hands and feet to the floor.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, and then you're gonna do a Superman lift right here to strengthen that back, through your obliques, back over to your back, the other direction. Yep, the way you came. Then you're gonna do it all over again to the other side.
Okay.
So be up, and then rotate now to the other side. Up, and then back. Up. Done. So if you're working hamstring flexibility too, I would try as hard as you can to really keep your legs straight and strong through the backs here. And then when we come over to your stomach, when you lift up in that Superman, lift and arch your back as much as you possibly can. Yes, yeah, so you really want to strengthen. Slower is better right here. It's more about really increasing your flexibility and back strength.
Yes.
In that moment. Yeah, so don't feel like you have to do a baby lift. If you can come up, come all the way up.
If you got it.
If you got it, use it right there. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're on to number, what is this,
3?
4? 4?
Is it? 4.
Hi, math
4.
with dancers. Number 4.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're on to our?
We are going upper body, shoulders, chest, and triceps right now.
Okay.
So for dancers, I feel like a big concern is that we don't want to bulk or lose any mobility in that upper body. If we start to bulk a little too much or lift a little too much, sometimes you lose that flexibility to open or get a nice port de bras. So what I would like to see, in this push-up position is dropping all the way to the floor, like I've shown you and will show you.
Okay.
All the way to the floor, releasing at the floor, coming down in one strong piece, and then lifting up through this shoulder rotator to press all the way back up, rather than stopping in a military push-up 1 inch from the floor. I feel like dancers just have different needs and different goals.
Yes.
So we're more trying to strengthen that intercostal rotator rather than trying to build mass in the shoulder.
Okay, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
We get to quit halfway through the push.
You do, and it's way easier. Well, not easier. It's still hard, but in the sense that there's a baby break.
Yes,
yeah.
I love a baby break.
I love a baby break.
Okay, so we're going
90 degrees with those shoulders to come out. Yep.
Like here?
Yep, and push down in one strong piece, release all the way at the floor. Yep, and then press all the way through. So you see how we get just a little bit more range of motion in that rotator rather than if we stopped. Yeah. Yep, and then you, and then you press up from there. You build that strength. Exactly that.
Oh my gosh, my arms are so weak.
Yeah. Your arms are not weak. I'm saying as in you did that.
I'm like, she's like, yeah, you are weak. Oh my gosh.
But can you feel the difference in that?
It's 1,000%.
Not necessarily the most technically correct way to do a push-up, but I feel like for dancers it works the muscles that we need more efficiently.
Yes.
Without getting the undesired result of mass. Yeah.
Giant arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a wide.
Yep, so you're going to do that for 10 at home. You guys at home. We'll do that for 10. That's working your chest and through your rotator. Then we're going to do the exact same thing with your arms and elbows in. So then you're pressing up through your triceps.
I'm usually better at these, but let's see.
Keeping those elbows in nice and tight, lowering down in one piece. You'll notice the push up on this is a little harder.
Oh my gosh.
To push through, that part of your shoulder
that
you don't normally use.
So tough. The come down's easy breezy.
Yeah.
And then up through.
There you go.
So these are your triceps, right?
Yep.
You said?
Yep, so you're working through the backs of these arms right here and again through the back of that rotator cuff.
Whoa! Okay, let me do one more.
Good, and she's doing a great job of keeping her body nice and straight. If you need to modify these a little bit, you can roll a little bit through the knees knees down first and then body down, which is totally fine, the modification, because you're really just trying to get that flexibility.
Let me try that. So knees down at the beginning?
So you'll still push up to a full push-up every single time, but you can drop your knees, so still come up to that full plank position. And then instead of coming down in one piece, you'll drop knees and then chest. Yep.
Here?
Exactly that. And then you'll push up and then go straight back to that push-up.
Ooh, yeah, that was better for me.
Yeah, so if you need a little bit of help. See how she's still keeping her body nice and straight and core tight. You're still getting the same benefit. Exactly the same from that.
Yeah, I need that modification. Okay, so we made it onto our 5th and final exercise.
Yes, and this one is probably the most intense of them all. This is a full body workout in one movement.
Chenelle. You're killing me.
Trying to kill you. I would cue these the same, again, depending on what the audience is. If I'm using this for someone that's doing more like fitness, personal training, more pedestrian, I guess, the lines would be a little different and the starting and stopping points would be a little different. But for a dancer, I like to use as much full range of motion as possible.
Okay.
So same thing again, you're going to go down into that plank push-up position. You're going to drop all the way chest to deck, chest to the floor. So we're still working through that rotator cuff to press up. You're going to bring your feet in quickly to your hands, and then from here you're going to push off, jump up, and point your toes. Yes, and that would be one movement. So then from there you'll go back down, do it again.
Okay.
And you could do this as a total burnout for like one song. Sometimes I'll put on a song and say we have burpees for the rest of the song or for the rest of the class.
Oh my gosh.
Or you can just do 10 and kind of rotate it through all those other exercises that we gave you. So.
Okay. So here, do I jump first or I go to
I would go
plank
down,
first?
down first.
Okay, so plank. Down.
Yep. Jump the feet in.
Jump.
Up. So now ideally you would get through this movement as fast as possible with still keeping everything in alignment. Yep. Exactly that. So right now we're working every single muscle in your body at the exact same time.
If you go fast enough,
yep,
you don't know what's happening and it's not as painful.
Things start to go numb and you're like, I think I could do it.
That's amazing. So for
that
me,
works cardio too.
It's not turned out, right?
No, it doesn't. I wouldn't.
Okay.
If you can, if you want to just add a little bit more intention to certain things.
Okay.
But it depends on your goal. If your goal with that is just to get your heart rate up, then no, I don't think that's necessary. If your goal right there is to really work alignment, then yeah, make those little adjustments and see how that feels.
Okay.
There's no right or wrong. It's just safety. What's keeping your body safe?
Yes, that's
beyond
huge. That's huge. Okay.
Beyond that, if your alignment is proper, you can play with it however you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, oh my gosh, those are all 5 exercises.
Yes. How'd you do? How do you feel?
I am dying.
Good.
But I feel good. I feel really good.
Stronger.
So, yeah, you had a lot of really helpful things that even I didn't know, and I've been dancing for forever. So thank you so much.
Yes, and this is one thing I wish that more dancers would take seriously. I feel like this is the thing that gets neglected the most, is that yes, we use our bodies all day, every day in class or in rehearsal or whenever we're dancing, but it's so important to be training your body outside of that as an athlete, specifically so you can avoid injuries and have longevity if you're wanting to dance professionally.
Yeah.
You have to take care of your body outside of just using it to dance.
Yeah. No, that totally makes sense. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you guys.
Amazing. Of course. You guys check Chenelle out on Instagram, and her little handle is right here. She's incredible, and I'm so thankful that you came today. Yeah, so thank you so much.
So happy to be here. And follow along if you guys ever get an opportunity to take class from me. I would love that. I always post my teaching schedule. I'm teaching all over the U.S. right now. So
yeah, check her out.
I'll be near you.
Yes, that would be amazing. Go take class from her. You guys, we have new dance vlogs every single Wednesday and a new choreography video the last Friday of each month. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week.